Dudes. Dudes. There we go. How's everybody doing this week? This is Big Sheeps. Welcome you to another episode of Wax Worship Wednesday, brought to you by Sheeps Clothing. And this weekend, like every weekend, I'm going to be diving into my record collection to bring you another little gem.
You like jazz?
I do like jazz, Barry B. Benson. Thank you. Before I jump into anything, I want to show everybody this sweet-ass hat I got at the dollar store. Since when can you find Gucci at the dollar store? Anyway, so as you guys can probably tell, I'm like extremely happy with this week's episode, even though it hasn't started. It's probably going to be a train wreck, but that doesn't matter because I'm bringing you. I don't even care. I'm just going to say it. It's fucking awesome. First of all, it's kind of hard for me to do these reviews because I'm not going to have something I don't like in my collection. So therefore, you're probably not going to get very many negative reviews. So I end up doing the same video every week. But honestly, alright, let's just jump into it. Alright, so this week, oh Jesus. SeeYouSpaceCowboy's brand new drop. They just put it out. Fashion statements of the socially aware. And like off rip, I'm just gonna tell everybody this is probably my favorite release since like 2007 or something. I don't know exactly what would be my favorite release in 2007, but that's a guess. I'm just saying that I haven't heard something so good in a very long time, and this band is completely underrated in my opinion. I know that they are obviously doing well, seeing how this came out like 2 weeks ago and everything is completely sold out already. It came in pink and also black 7-inch, and I was lucky enough to grab one of the very last pink ones, and I think the pink ones sold out in pre-order if I'm not mistaken. I pre-ordered mine, but I think the records arrived like the next day or something like that, so I didn't have to wait on it. It was awesome. Another shout out to Middleman Records. They go to their site. I think it's a Store Envy site or something like that. But go check out their site and go to their clearance section, and there's a bunch of fucking awesome releases in there that start at $1, and I think the highest one in there was like $5 or something like that. But some pretty awesome shit in there. I know as soon as I get paid, I'm going to be spending a little bit of cheese in there. And so let's get into it, and I'll show you guys how the packaging and everything looks, and then we'll go into a review. So let me take this out of the sleeve so it doesn't have that stupid gloss on it. Jesus, there's a lot of shit in here. Alright, so this is the artwork. I believe the artwork was done by Connie, the vocalist. Outstanding artwork. It really gives you... I'm covering some stuff up over here. It really gives you that, like, MySpace era nostalgia feel to it. I've always really liked all the graphic design that Connie does. It's all pretty awesome. I know that Connie did the artwork for the cheeseburger picnic, and that was one of my favorites. I think that looks really awesome. So after you've seen the artwork on the cover, in the inserts, you get this little Middleman Records flyer that has some releases and whatnot on it. On the back, there's a little handwritten note. It's the little touches that they get you. Mine is number 65 out of 109. And it also came with a nice little sticker. And the album insert, which again gives you that nostalgic typewriter font that Connie has been known to use. And then there's some more thank yous and whatnots. So on the album itself, there's the hands logo, and absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, clearly labeled side A, side B, and I'm fucking in love with it. I think it's so awesome. Like, this was definitely one of my favorite records that I've picked up. Especially, I've been doing this podcast for about a year now, almost a year, and since I have been doing this podcast, I've been picking up a lot of records, had a lot of records sent to me, and without a shadow of a doubt, this is my favorite purchase, and it was relatively cheap. I will have to say that I'm sorry that they are sold out, so I know this video is not going to do you much justice on finding this. Maybe you'll get lucky and find something in Discogs in a few months or something like that. Other than that, you're probably going to have to wait for a re-release or something of that nature. But anyway, let's get into the sound. If you've never heard See You Space Cowboy, I will say on this album, it's very hard to complement your music with feedback, and they've pulled it off. Like, the feedback sounds like it's part of the music, and they sound like, fucking Panic Notes or something. It's awesome. And it really gives you that nostalgic heavy low sound. And I mean, it's like almost, it could have been heavy Lolo's next album as far as I'm concerned. Like, it's so good. It's not a carbon copy, but it is fucking so good. Connie's vocals are out of this fucking world. I'm gonna give it, fuck it. I'll give it the 10 out of 10. I was gonna try to be conservative with the 9 out of 10, but I can't find anything wrong with them. And it's just, everything ties together so perfectly for this album. And their last release was amazing too. So I mean, if you can find that or check that out, I highly recommend it. I just actually stumbled across See You Space Cowboy earlier this year and was blessed to get them on the podcast with me and talk with them, and they're completely awesome people. It's just they get a lot of support from their fans, and it's great because they are a band that needs to be supported. They are amazing. I highly suggest picking up this album. I cannot stress it to you enough. If you can get your fucking mitts on this, grab it and hold on to it and listen to it. It's great. I do know that they are going on tour right now, or shortly, or relatively soon. And I believe it's like California dates and around that area, but if you are in that area, by fucking all means, go like them on Facebook right now. Go find See You Space Cowboy on Facebook. Like them so you can get updates on where they're going to be, and make sure that you are there, because if the recording sounds this good, I can only imagine how good it is live. And then stop and talk to them after the show, because they're amazing, nice, wonderful people. All right. So that's all I can say about that's not all I can say. I could go on for hours about how much I love this album, and this band is a fucking breath of fresh air. It really is, in a very stagnant, stale, convoluted fucking genre. Like, there's so many people just pushing out shit, and amongst the shit there is a fucking diamond in the turd, I guess you could say. But anyway, let's get off this topic. Go fucking find it. Go get it. 10 out of 10. And if my house burnt down and I lost all my records, would I find this again? I would absolutely try my hardest to find this album again. This is an album that I can go listen to on Bandcamp and in other places, but I find myself, since I've had it, putting it on my turntable, because as much as I love their recordings and have listened to their recordings on Bandcamp and whatnot, it doesn't do it justice. It sounds so much better on vinyl, because you get that staticky, vinyl sound, and it just adds to the noise factor, and it's fucking amazing and genius, and keep on keeping on. All right. So, podcast news. This week, this Sunday, we are going to be interviewing Entheos. I'm going to watch a video after this and figure out how to say their name correctly, because I feel like I'm saying it wrong, and I feel horribly about it. But they are comprised of former members of Animosity, which was a band I was really, really into back in the day. So, and with a female lead singer that absolutely fucking kills it, slays it, fucking destroys it. So good. So they're going to be on this Sunday, and then the following Sunday we're going to have Seb from Meth on, and then the following Sunday we have a top secret guest that will be announced this Sunday on the podcast, and you are not going to want to fucking miss it. Let's just leave it at that. So, last Sunday I did a little giveaway during the podcast. I feel like I'm going to start doing that more often, because it's super easy, and I don't get fucking ridiculed and shamed for trying to give you guys awesome fucking merch, which for some reason I don't understand. I don't understand why it's hard for people to do very simple things for very awesome things in return. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. Let's see. I am currently working on... I want to do another video during the week, but things have been really tight and strapped for me. We have a lot of people across the pond and in different time zones that we would really love to interview, and the interview is set up, everybody's down, everybody wants to do it. It's just hard finding the perfect time, because Sundays at 9 o'clock here is like fucking 3-4 in the morning for them, and it's very difficult. So working on trying to bring you a maybe earlier in the evening, maybe a Thursday video or something, I don't know, but I will update everybody on that when the time comes. So this one's running a little bit long, 13 minutes. I guess I usually keep it around 15, but whatever. So yeah, definitely go check out SeeYouSpaceCowboy on every platform you can fucking do it on. They need all the support that they can get, because it's amazing, and they deserve your support. I know if you can't get your hands on vinyl, I know on their Bandcamp, I believe you can buy the album for $1, which is fucking insane. Give them your dollars. They're about to go on tour. It's $1. Fucking do it. So yeah, go check out SeeYouSpaceCowboy, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down and fuck yourself. If I didn't answer any questions that you would have liked to be answered, put them in the comments. I'll answer them. I don't have a life. I will do it. Whatever. If you like SeeYouSpaceCowboy and you want to support them and you want to help get the word out, share this video. Share this video on your favorite page. Share this video with your friends. Or go share their fucking Bandcamp. Do whatever you want. But if you enjoy sheep's clothing, share this video for us, and then go watch some other videos on YouTube, because we have awesome ones. And if you like SeeYouSpaceCowboy and you stumbled across this link by searching for it on YouTube or whatever, check out some of our other videos. You'll love a lot of our interviews and maybe some of our vinyl reviews. Maybe you're looking for that vinyl, and stop messaging me. Anyway, still don't have a sign off 1 year later, but take it easy. Have a great one. Be fucking nice to each other. And support good bands. This has been Big Sheeps. Arrivederci.